Hello, everyone. It's Julian from BD Cosmos, and we're back at a very late evening, end of day, before bed kind of, review. It's a Marvel previews discussion. And so, a little backstory. Hello, my name is Julian. I own a comic book store, and this is a review of the Marvel Previews number 7 for April 2022, shipping in June 2022, of new comic book solicitations on the Marvel side of things. So, it's my review as a retailer, what I'll think I'll do well, what might be a cool spec, what might be interesting for the store in particular. So stuff for one store may not be the same for another, as in one store might order a hell of a lot of Avengers and I order next to nothing. It all depends. But also as a point of view as a reader, stuff that interests me to continue reading. So there'll be some in-depth talk over in the trade paperback section, as I'm a trade paperback collector for a couple of years now, as well as comic book collector for over 30 years. So let's get to it. Let's increase this. I should have done this before. There you go. This is good. So, hey, Christos Cage is back for more Fortnite. It's just the Marvel kind. And Marvel is giving us this decency of letting us know months in advance and not 3 days. So, but there is a big difference. For Zero War, Fortnite by Marvel, it is not fully returnable for retailers. So, whatever we lock in, those are our numbers. So, it is much more dangerous for us to just order plentiful amounts and risk it. Plus, at this time, I have no idea if any of the codes are exclusive to the books. So there are codes. Each first print issue unlocks digital cosmetics in Fortnite. See issue for details. I am curious to know if they're exclusive to the books for a time period, forcing people to buy the comic books to get a digital code, or not. So I believe a lot of the DC books, you could I believe the first issue was exclusive for like 6 weeks, and then after that it was, and all the other ones were immediately available on their shop to buy the digital items. So why would anyone buy a comic book? Well, except the people who are reading them. So there'll be a couple of people who still read them. It's still like cool characters like Spider-Man, Wolverine, Shuri this here. I'm sure the story will be good. It's Crystal Cage is a fantastic writer. And Lanil, you doing the cover. So Mustard had did the variant covers for DC. You have to order 25 at a time. DC's Mustard covers. Maybe Deville is doing the interior arts. I don't know. In any event, it's pretty cool. We'll be getting them. Landmark issue 900, Amazing Spider-Man. So it's issue 6 of ASM 900, ASM 6, Sinister 7. The main thing that bothers me from this issue, it's a 1 and then 900. This is not what bothers me. What bothers me is Romita Jr. is only doing the cover. He's not doing interior art of issue 900. It's Ed McGuinness. That bothers me a lot. Very frustrating. My fear is that he will not be on after this issue. And I'm telling everyone, like, we're ordering a lot of ASM. Because the expectation is that it'll do well because John Romita Jr. is doing the interior arts. If he's no longer doing it, it'll be RF. And then Eve of Judgment is the AXE event. So, yeah. We're already at page 1. Oh, sweet. So, page 1, first shots fired, Judgment is coming. It's Karen Gillan is reading it. And so, yeah. There's film auto cover here. As for my store, I do not know if this is like everyone who's on X-Men, everyone who's on Avengers, and everyone who's on Eternals will want this. This is going to be work for us to ask every single one of the customers, like, yo, do you want this? And do you not want every single book for the event or not? My expectation is about 10% of them will want everything. But for these tie-ins, as they are still tie-ins, especially for the Immortal X-Men and Eternals customers, it's still Kieran Gillen's running both of them. It's the Avengers guys that I'm not sure, mostly. So and Jerry Dugan on regular X-Men. I don't know if it's going to be X. No, it's going to be X-Men and not Immortal X-Men. Well, maybe it'll do both. I would expect it to be doing enough, actually. To be seen. Then again, Dugan is doing Fire Gala too, so I'm not sure. But it'll be very interesting. No one mutants have conquered death, but what are they going to do about it? The oldest immortal on Earth is I up in the newest and doomsday clock starts to tick towards Judgment Day. So, alright. See issue for details, or the Zero War. Island are locked in never-ending war. Okay, so I did not notice that the CCO is Donald Mustard. I had no idea. I don't pay attention to that. I'm sorry, guys. Marvel Christmas Age, yes. Okay. $5.99. Oh my lord, that is expensive. Oh my lord. All right. So interior art, it's not giving us so much in the details inside, guys. There's no details here. See details inside issue. Where are the details? Each first print contains removable code unlocked with those digital code spec Fortnite. That is not in the way of very much in the see issue for details. Here's the issue. I don't know. There's very frustrating. Anyways, hey, we were talking about this the last 2 months. Captain America: Sentinel of Liberty, written by Colin Kelly and Jackson Lansing, the guys who are behind Captain America: Iron Man, the incredibly funny buddy cop story. That has nothing to do with Captain America and Iron Man are the B characters in that story. It is fantastic. So I'm really excited for this new one. This new ongoing. So we've got Sentinel of Liberty and Symbol of Truth. I am mostly certain that Sentinel of Liberty will outsell Symbol of Truth, which is kind of sad to say. We just have more classical Captain America fans on my own. I'm subscribed to Symbol of Truth. I'll be reading as well Sentinel of Liberty, of course. But my expectations are probably, that's a good question. I believe up to issue 3, I'll be ordering the same amount for Symbol of Truth. We'll see after 3 how we lessen or increase based on that. If I look at other books that I was ordering the same amount, like Venom, I'm just doubling my order. There's DC's Dark Knights of Steel. I'm just doubling my order now because I'm just doing back issues. So it's entirely possible that both Sentinel of Liberty and Symbol of Truth back issues will be good, but to what extent, I'm not sure. And Carnine? Who's doing this cover? Carnero. Carmen Carnero. Oh, so it's one of the Stormbreakers. That's cool. So Silva on the other one and Carnero on this one. I cannot disagree. And it seems that we've got what's his name? Bone. Well, that actually could be a new character, to be honest. Alright, well, the shield hold a secret. Sure thing. Stark Unlimited. And then Symbol of Truth. Oh, Symbol of Truth has Deadpool in it. Alright, cool. After thwarting Trayvon mystery ties to super soldier, Sam Wilson needs information. Fortunately, person needs information to his Deadpool, who's in prison at Latveria. It's great. Who's in prison in Latveria? I'm gonna remember that. That's pretty good, guys. I'll enjoy this. All right. Finally, it's been pushed 2 months, and now it's finally starting. Daredevil #1, Chip Zdarsky, Marco Cicchetto. We're back! And so I am not certain. So the Cicchetto cover is still the same. There was a Peach Momoko cover. There is a variant cover by Peach. There are a lot of people that order the Peach. Like, oh, but they've added a Stegman cover. This is a fantastic Stegman cover. And this Ramita cover, super classical. Amazing. Oh, it's a senior cover! John Romita Sr. Holy moly! Wow, that's dope. All right, but this Stegman cover, whew. Fornes cover. This is great. It's funny because the shades are in the wrong space. It's cool, but we're supposed to see the eyes, but he's blind. That's the joke. Oh, I'm sorry. You probably all got the joke. I'm sorry. Daredevil cover. X-Men Hellfire Gala. So this is a one-shot, important for anyone who's on regular X-Men. This is our giant-size planet-size X-Men. And so we've got Hellfire Gala instead. Where Devote comes in. I assume we'll get the same comic strips that we had last year for who got in. Nick Dragotta cover is kind of cool. Then what is this? Oh, that's just another cover. All right. Jane Foster and the Mighty Thor 105. So we're doing a mini series where Jane Foster is back to being Thor. It is not Jason Aaron's running it. Tonen Grunbeck. I've probably read some stuff from him. I just don't recall. And then this Stegman is doing the main cover. So this is a Kokolo cover, Momoko cover. It's probably down here. Yeah, Stegman main cover. There'll probably be something. There'll be at least a reason to pick up at least number 1 and see how sales go. Because how it is with Marvel now, I'll have to commit to 1 and 2 at the same time. My belief is that a lot of Thor readers will pick this up. Like I'm curious enough to read it. Hulking Wiccan. I like them as supporting characters. I don't like them in their own thing. This is green, so my fear is this was a Unlimited line, Marvel Unlimited first. Yeah, like this one. It feels like because they're one next to each other, this was digital first. So yeah, and then X-Men Green 2. Ramita 5. So the other one's 6. Ramita arts covers 899 and 6. And McGinnis doing the arts, covered by Ramita. Like a berserk amount of covers. It's still worth getting book. About 100 copies for my store, which is on my store front. Like getting a lot of 100 copies is usually a lot of back issues for a while. Like compare, we'll usually pick up 32 copies of Amazing Spider-Man and have like 2 spare on their store floor and 2 spare on our eBay store. The eBay store stock will either disappear or it won't. So getting 100 copies of this, like we are getting for 100 copies for Amazing Spider-Man number 3, it'll be like this new first appearance of this Sinister 7. The main cover will be the important one because it is a Ramita cover. I don't know. Like I was saying, it's just like Amazing Spider-Man 600, 700, 800. They end up gaining value anyways, so it'll take a few years for 900 to gain value, but it will, no matter what. Oh, the Momoko cover is silk. That's interesting. And this is the main cover, Spider-Man 2099. And here, what do we got? Black Widow 2099. With Lashley covers, and the main... Pretty cool. Black Widow 2099. Without the black cards, make them above a lot of Cabal immortal. Spider-Man decides to destroy cards, but he can't do it alone. Only Black Widow can find mutant Spider-Man. The mutant Spider-Man needs, but the mutant's already been targeted by someone else. It's Black Widow versus Hawkeye, round 2099. That's cool. I guess this is Hawkeye. 2099. And I assume it's still Stegman doing the covers. And then Spider-Man faces off 2099's X-Men. Stegman, Cabal. Exodus 3, Exodus 5. Whoa, they start with 3, 4, 5. That's odd. Okay, so we've got in 3 Avengers 2099. So the Curse of 3 that I've been mentioning for a while. Now they're making sure that you 3 you order a bunch. 29 is Master of Evil. Once killed the Avengers as they Alright. Of their might. Neither return to the stars, Celestial Gardens wealth. But one Avenger survived. Moon Knight! Moon Knight 2099. Who I assume, yeah, Moon Knight 2099. So again, Moon Knight 3000 and Moon Knight 2099. Yeah. Again, I'm just happy to do back issues for this. Expectation is at least one of these issues, probably not number 2, but at least number 1 of Exodus will go to second print. Then, as we've seen in the last couple of books, issue 3 goes to second print. So might as well order a lot of copies of number 3 just so you can ride the wave. Especially when it mentions there's a Moon Knight, and anytime there's a Moon Knight, it spikes. Look Avengers Forever number 3. Kang Conqueror number 2. Yeah. So yeah, that's so Banner of War, part 4, Thor 26. A lot of people either on Thor or on Hulk. Not actually, a lot of my readers were not on both at the same time, and now they are because of this series. So it's great. So Donny Cates did his thing. He's selling more books. That's when it's important. Wow, Thor Hulk. That's a cool cover. Yeah, Frank Quietly cover. Gary Frank. It's a cool cover. So Hulk 8. Ooh, Peter David is writing Genius Vale. Well, I know a few people will be excited for that. Oh, wow, this Junie Buck covers. I usually don't like his stuff, but this particular cover, oh my, is gorgeous. Jurgen's classic cover from 80s, 90s. What is the Mike McCone? I guess this is the Mike McCone cover. No, this is the Mike McCone cover. So, yeah, Rick Jones, Genius Vell, Peter David. It'll, I don't know. A couple of readers, but it's not something that I particularly believe to buy heavy on, unlike the Symbiote Spider-Mans or the Venom Lethal Protector. Okay, how about this? I order more New Fantastic Four than I will Captain Marvel, to be quite frank. They're both Peter David. So this is the second Defender series from Al Ewing, Javier Rodriguez. It's a new team. I'll be honest, I hated the first volume. I did not enjoy it. Every issue was like, where is this going? It was, to me, more out there. I did not, the book was not made for me. Not made for me at all. I'm sure a lot of people really enjoyed it, but it was not for me. I will not be reading the second series. Even though there are a lot of the characters of the second volume, like, ooh, I like them, but no. Yeah, here's the new group. America Chavez bothers me because I try to collect everything she's in. This version of Loki is probably a current version of Loki, actually. But I feel like it's the one who was... I don't know. I have a feeling like the staff... I may be mistaken. Maybe Karen Loki. Oh, well, this cover currently tells us. Full of their acclaimed Defenders, There Are No Rules series with a new volume and all new lineup, including the other Loki, God of Stories, Doctor Strange Shades of Dire Warning from the Grave, Beyond the Grave, Blue Marvel, America Chavez, Taya, the Galactus' mom, Tigra, and Loki assembled to defend reality itself, plus you won't believe who shows up in the final page. Well, it's not America Chavez. I guess these are Defenders over the years. Yeah, Defenders over the years. Final page. Oh, you know what? It's probably Silver Surfer. So wildcards. This is a concept from George R. R. Martin, and it's coming to comic book form. I have no idea who's going to read this. I have no idea. It's cool. I have no idea who's going to read this. Some people. Miles Morales and Moon Girl. It's one shot. Um, I don't believe most Miles people will read this, specifically because the fans of Moon Girl are specific to themselves, and the Miles fans are specific to themselves. Well, mostly specific. I do not know of any single of our own customers who read both, who have read both. Um, but that was in the past. It was like the last time Moon Girl has had a series has been a while. She was in Web of Spider-Man. But yeah, very few of us were reading Web of Spider-Man. I was one of them, but anyways. Ralph Macchio and Todd Knock do Thor, Lightning, and Lament. So this is it's a one shot. It's old school for Lady Sif hovering near death due to possibly fatal wounds suffered in battle. Can anyone save the Golden City from annihilation? And it's a cool classic story. This is good. This I'm like actually really excited for. Gail Simone writing Jessica Jones, and not just a Jessica Jones, the variants of Jessica Jones. I think them using the term variants is super cool. I think Gail Simone writing strong female characters is her forte, something she loves doing, and she does it always with her own flair and spin. Always a fan of Gail Simone. I'm a huge fan of Jessica Jones. This will do well. Well, is it a spec? No. Is it a good read? Absolutely. Clobber in Time by Steve Scrolls, who's doing the arts and the drawing. It's just cool. I'm certain I know for a fact we have a couple of Steve Scrolls. Will it do well on our eBay store? I mean, we're going to put some up and we'll find out. So this Ant-Man series written by Al Ewing is kind of interesting. It's Ant-Man through times. There's a new Ant-Man discovering who's going to go see the other Ant-Mans over time. So it's 5. I thought it was 4 issues. Interesting. Flashback there is Hank Pym's Astonishing Ant-Man. Yeah, Tom Rowley, the Thing. Okay, the Thing read artist. Sure. It's kind of cool for 60th anniversary of the Ant-Man. It's a good spin that Al did. I don't know how well it'll do. Probably just number 1 will do well because people will be specking on this new Ant-Man. So why not join the hype of just picking up number 1? Maybe pick up 2, 1 for your stash and 1 to read, and then determine if you want to keep reading it. Already canceled. Already resolicited. You can ignore Deadly Neighborhood Spider-Man. We'll see it in their previews 2, 3, 4 months from now. Super exciting. Jed McKay, Perry Perez, they're back. Iron Cat. So it's the volume 3, technically. It's still volume 1 of Iron Cat, but it's the 3rd series for Jed McKay's Black Cat run. So we had her Black Cat volume 1, issue 7, 8, I forget. Yeah, and so the Iron Cat is back. And she's got some Stark tech. It was a really good issue. Made first appearance. Well, 11, see? Black Cat 11. But both Black Cat and Iron Man thought they would see the end of it. So that's cool. Really excited to be reading more Jed McKay. Anytime Jed McKay, I'm down. Especially his Black Cat stuff. Whew, so funny. We've got a bunch of Pride Month variants. X-Men 12, Marauders, Avengers Forever. Interesting from Avengers Forever. New Mutants 27, Thor 26, Sentinel Liberty 1. Alright, sure. And then Marvel Voices Pride, sure. Mech Strike. I'm just ignoring Mech Strike. It's not for me. Oh, it's Christos Cage. I guess he's just having fun writing this. Thunderbolts number 2. So we talked about number 2. Devil's Reign Aftermath. Oh, that's a cool little tie-in. New Fantastic Four number 2. Oh, wait. This is Marvel Tales. Oh. Okay. Sure. I ignored him, usually. There we go. Back to Peter David. New Fantastic Four number 2. Savage Adventures number 2. So usually number twos, most people don't pick it up. It's a number two. People who get onto the series starting number 7 or 8 then look back. Oh, I missed out on this, and so that's when you usually start selling your number twos. Your number threes usually sell immediately because there's usually a first appearance. Anyways, in the last 2 years, that's been the case. So your number twos tend to sell as back issues about 7 or 8 months down the line. Oh, it's Devil Dinosaur. Or not. Maybe it's not. Who knows? Oh, War Journal. Right. Um, Torun Grumbeck again. So it's a one shot, I would assume? Yeah, one shot. Chris Claremont's Gambit. Escape the Shadow King. Sure. Knights of X3. There's a rumor I read that they plan on killing Gambit in issue 3. Like, sure, killing off mutants. You can bring them all back now. The only thing is, if he's in Otherworld and they're stuck in Otherworld, the last copy of Gambit might be fairly old and with no memory of what he's done in Otherworld. Oh, sorry, guys. Oh, Yanni Pocket cover. Good for him. Legion of X3. Ooh, old school Loki. That's pretty sweet. I wonder if Kara Andrews is going to be doing all the main covers for X-Men Legends, because that was one of the X-Men Legends that spiked up in the first volume, like just because he did the cover. So if they're just like, oh, you seem to be selling our issues or main covers, so do all the main covers, we'll pay you for it. Still, Roy Thomas makes me really happy. The King Beast versus the original Beast. That's pretty cool. X-Force 29. I'm indifferent to X-Force. I'm also indifferent to New Mutants. With a Soul Sword Shatter magic spirals into ephemeral territory, she confronts the Legacy in limbo. Dragon Mirage and Wolfsbane down with her. While magic faces demons of her past, present, and future, Madeline Pryor and just closer to the throne. Yeah, sure. So we've got American Beauty homage cover here by Mark Brooks. And we've got Megan Hetrick. All of Megan Hetrick's, whenever she's done Emma Frost, or other Emma Frost ever, I also brought in because it was gorgeous. So yeah. I'm just heavily ordering Immortal X-Men because it's gorgeous. Excellent number 5, like all red. Sabretooth 5 of 5. Really, very 1 and 2. Really enjoyed these new Exiles. And the new twist on being exiles, quote unquote. Yeah, I'm not gonna keep them. I'll sell off the run afterwards. But it's a good series. It's really fun. X-Men Red should finally be coming probably in 2 weeks from now. X-Men Red number 1. Al Ewing's a continuation of Sword. Sword was fun. I really enjoyed Sword. Benjamin Percy. All 3 of them. That's just funny. That is legitimately good stuff, guys. Maverick versus Deadpool versus Wolverine. Yeah. Also, I think FOC for number 20 was it's like right now or 10 minutes ago. Marauders 4. X-Men. Oh, Arthur Adams' cover. That's pretty sweet. Inyuk Lee. Meh. The Grand Climax. Evil Hellfire Gareth goes into X-Men from all sides. The discrimination is Dr. Stasis, the terror of the game world, and every third of the X-Men's own secret getting out. It all led to this. Sure. Wolverine Patch 4. Union Unit cover is pretty nice. I assume it's an incentive. X-Men 92. Lethal Protector. I'm going to assume this is issue 5? No, it's issue 4. Okay. Gwenverse also just doubled my order for number 2 from number 1. Or is it number 3? I forget. Probably number 2. Iron Gwen. Yeah, people are Issue 1 was fun, and people, I believe, are just specking on the book. What if Miles is Thor? So we had him as Captain America, then Wolverine, then Hulk, and now it's Thor. Either the next one is going to be Doctor Strange or Moon Knight. That's my expectation. If people shall possess the power of Thor, and what if Miles Morales of the universe was Thor, the God of Thunder? Sure. Venom 9. Just saying, remember last month they said number 8. Don't forget to not or to order number 8. I'm like, alright, sure. Probably Venom Kang. I have no idea. Carnage 4? Yeah, Carnage 4. Something quickly this Kang comes. Stronger, more vulnerable, busty in its brain consuming progenitor. In this issue, it proves it, sure. Spider-Punk, Kingpin Rising. Detour through a field helped Daredevil deal with his big man himself. I guess this is Daredevil. Alright. Savage Spider-Man, probably the final issue. Yeah, 5 of 5. Joe Kelly. I'm going to believe what Spidey's plan is. Get ready to drop your... whatever. Yeah, Miles 39. We were doing our spec video. I mentioned how 38 seems to be like a really key issue. So the Empire of the Spider 39 probably won't be as heavily ordered, but this cover, to be honest, this cover is gorgeous. That is a gorgeous cover. It'll be something that people will talk about years from now. Avengers Forever number 7. Prisons of Steves. That's pretty cool. Facsimile tells us Spence 57. Sure. This is not this is not a particular book that people need to order heavy on, like even myself. Tomb of Dracula number 1 though, Facsimile. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I'll sure I'll be getting some very little, but I'll be getting a good bunch of Tomb of Dracula. Avengers 57. So this may be can't it's young Thor. I love young Thor. It's super fun and Jason Aaron stuff. I don't know where this places itself in the storyline. Black, White, and Blood, Moon Knight, number 3 already. This is Corey Smith covers again. Oh, cover by Steven Segovia. Russell Darman Hellfire Gala. Interesting. Comes down to this. Moon Knight versus Zodiac in the final struggle. Mark Spector's soul in the battle of Midnight Mansion. Huh. June is number 12, but number 1 was... Oh yeah, that makes sense. 1 year. So yeah, they're actually hitting their dates. Good for Moon Knight. Awesome. Moon Knight 12. Strange 4. We've got the Shadow Moon Knight. Shadow Knight. The Dark Moon Knight. And her costume is black instead of purple? I don't recall. I have to go back and reread number 1. Really excited for number 2. Black Panther 7. Hetu Zeraze has taken control of Wakanda under Black Panther branded as traitor. The future nation is at crossroads. To clear his name, protect his people of his mistake. The child was reckoned with his legacy, starting the acknowledgement that leadership is only as strong as the faithful following. Sure. It's been a good read, honestly, Black Panther. So all these bikes are cool, but a lot of people will comment on how the new Ghost Rider bike is awesome. Moon Knight, yeah. So it feels like a kind of a variant of the Moon Knight Suns. Black Widow, Hawkeye, and Moon Knight. Also, Moon Knight must be everywhere now. He's the new Deadpool, he's the new Wolverine. Reckoning War, I assume this is the final Reckoning War issue. Oh, epilogue, yeah. I'm gonna read this one while the future awaits. Sure. Captain Carter 4. Iron Fist 5 of 5. The seal's been broken. Yeah. Shang-Chi 13. World's Greatest Spy. Alright. Iron Man Hellcat Annual number 1. I heard that this is where they're getting married. I'm not sure if that's true. Might be worth getting a couple extra copies for that. Spinning around on a Victorian manor left in Mother's Manor. Smash. No, it's just another adventure of them. Whereas Iron Man 21, 27 down Skyrim versus metals in the middle of nowhere and survive the experience. It's a technological prowess and imagine another man's elemental mastery of the wild. It's Iron Man versus nature, introducing a new villain. Switchback. Okay. New villain. Marvel's 12. Bad Blood 4. I'm confused. Yeah, okay. So that means there's a delay on Bad Blood 1 or 2 for some reason. They're literally reprinting the books, so I don't understand how there's a delay. But yeah, there's a delay, so number 4 had to move to this issue. Is Binary a new Captain Marvel? Captain Marvel 39 by Kelly Thompson. Yeah. Terry Dodson cover. Seems cool. I don't know if it's worth specking, but really cool. She-Hulk 5, as soon as it was in a previous issue, previous Marvel previews, it was like, it was not happening, so again, it gets pushed. Maestro World M, final issue. Oh, we're done with the superhero stuff. Oh, She-Hulk was in the... Well, I guess because it's a resolicited, it gets bumped to the end. Kind of sad. Maestro getting bumped to the last page of superhero stuff, kind of sad. So Aliens. Ooh, AI Annual. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Annual number 1. Hopefully you get the number 2. Star Wars Mandalorian miniseries. Is this for first time Mandalorian arrives? Mandalorian bounty hunter tracks targeted well-paying mysterious clients, with introducing a Din Djarin, the first meet between Mandalorian and the child. Sure. You just get a lot of this book, like tons of it, tons and tons and tons of it. His first comic book appearance. We had his first cover, but this is his first comic book appearance. Order tons of it. It's got to be the main cover. Yeah, grab off. Yeah. AG. Order so many copies. Everyone will sell them. Han Solo Chewbacca did super well. We sold through all of our copies. I know I actually have one copy left, just because I haven't shown to people that I have it left in case someone asked me, oh, do you still have this? I want to subscribe. I forgot. So number 4. And its other thing is in Wookiee. Cool. Obi-Wan Kenobi, Dark Side of the Moon. Sure. Ascion Legacy, it's gotta be 5, 5, 5. Alright. What is this? Star Wars 25. It's Legacy 100 as well, if I'm not mistaken. Probably worth picking up more copies of Star Wars 25, just in case something does happen, because it is Legacy 100. Regular Bounty Hunters, 24. Afra, 22. I read something about 22. Tainted by Spark Eternal. Dr. Jelly, Afra is not herself. Trapped in her own mind. Afra's only hope is keeping her own memories, but will she find a way out as Spark consumes her completely? Alright, maybe I'm wrong. It's a cool cover, though. Darth Vader, 24. 2 of Anakin Skywalker's oldest friends. It's probably R2-D2 and C-3PO. Alright, we're in trades. That was long. Sorry, guys. What do you got for trades? Oh, new Aliens Omnibus Volume 4. So this is Fast Track to Heaven, Colonial Marines. Alright. Aliens Defiance, Aliens That Orbit, Dust to Dust, Aliens Resistance, Aliens Rescue, Aliens Original Screenplay. Oh, Aliens Original Screenplay. That is one of the last things that the Dark Horse printed, so I feel like this has got to be the final book. Free Comic Book Day 2016. Yeah, this has got to be the last of the Aliens material as an omnibus form. Ooh, 2099 Spider-Man. This is a DM cover. It's kind of sad. Had they swap them, I'd be really happy about that. But yeah, this I'll have to be picking up a lot of these for the long term. I mentioned that just because I regularly get requests for 2099 trade paperbacks, and so now I'll have omnibuses. I'm like, here it is. It's issues 1 through 46. Like, oh, it's too expensive. Like, yeah, but it's also 1 through 46. Oh, Savage Avengers. Well, I had asked for a complete collection. They're instead giving me an omnibus. My expectation is a year from now we'll get the complete collection. So pick up your short printed, once in a lifetime Savage Avengers Volume 1 omnibus. The next time they reprint this will be 5 to 7 years from now. And the DM cover will be hard to find. So I'll probably be stocking up on these Savage Avengers omnibus. Okay. Amazing Spider-Man by Ryan Ottley. Not Ryan Ottley, sorry. Nick Spencer and Ryan Ottley. So, I have every single one of the trades in softcover form because that's the only thing they release. I will now have no choice but to collect them in omnibus form. This is the greatest Spider-Man run since Straczynski. Go buy it. The DM cover being the first issue is kind of cool. This cover, the mass market, is not bad either. George Perez and Kurt Busiek's new printing of Avengers Omnibus. It's very key. I'm hoping, again, this is the reason for that, is to make sure that the Hero Initiative gets more money. Pick up this book. Pick up anything George Perez that you can get before years from now when it'll be much harder to find. So this is a reprint of the Dr. Aphra Omnibus. I think I sold through all my copies. So yeah, I'll be ordering more. War of the Bounty Hunters Omnibus. Sure, absolutely. That was a lot of material. You covers the DM. Sure. One or two. No, I'll get like one of the main for the store and then pick up a bunch of the main DMs. What is this? X-Men animated series as omnibus. I don't know if there's much need for this. I don't know if there's a lot of care for this. I'm going to order some, but I don't know if there's going to be a lot of demand for it, to be honest. Ghostwire, Marvel Masterworks, Tomb of Dracula, Marvel Masterworks, and then here's a bunch of Thor stuff. Yeah, this is the Thor by H.S. Aaron. This hasn't come out yet. On sale now. On sale now. On sale now. Yeah, sure. Iron Fist trades? I don't know. Not for me. I enjoyed the first issue. I'm not saying I just don't know if it's worth bringing in the trade for it. What is this? Oh, okay, Savage Spider-Man. Yeah, I'll probably get a copy. This did really not good. Not well at all. It's not selling. I'm reading it. It's good, but I'm not picking up the trade. Moon Knight Volume 2, absolutely. Worth getting. Volume 2 is just as good. Huh. So, we did not see Silk number 6. That is very scary, folks. That is very, very scary. I'm afraid they're canceling it again. World War M trade, Avengers trades, Electric Deck Black Point and Blood Treasure Edition. I don't order Treasure Editions, they don't do well. X-Men by Jared Dugan. If I have Volume 1, I'll get Volume 2. Reign of X that I order. Excellent. Probably not. I'll order. It feels like if someone wants it, I'll get it, obviously. Sabretooth. I have one person I need to pitch it to. Wondering if he wants it. Thing trade. Marvel Snapshots. My. That was a nothing really trade series of books anyways. What is this? Saga Shuri and Shala trade paperback. $40. Panther 2005 number 2. Black Panther 1 for 16th Law of the Panther. That's a big trade. So it's just like the story. Yeah, okay. It's just Shuri stuff. Bounty Hunters, Crimson Reign, Halcyon Legacy. Oh, we've got some epic collections here. Kang War. I usually don't collect trades from this era, but this particular story I really like, so I'll get it for myself. But otherwise, I would highly recommend every store to get up always epic collections so you can get readers. Like, here's some classic stuff. Go read epic collections. Strange, Infinity War. Yeah, absolutely. Probably because it's Infinity War, I usually get like a one spare. I'll probably get like 3 spares. Power Man Artifice, it's a one spare thing. I only say that just because I know my volume of sales personally is that this will take a while to sell. I'll eventually sell, but it'll take a while. Same for Daredevil. It's usually like 2 spares Daredevils. Empire Volume 7, which probably is the final Empire. There's a good chance. Coming book date 2013. Yeah, it's the final Empire stuff from Dark Horse. So, pretty excited. Oh, another Star Wars. Menace Revealed. Star Wars 98, 36 with 45, Jedi Quest, Star Wars Jango Fett. Yeah, sure, absolutely. Menace Revealed. Fantastic Four, new printing. Sure, why not? New printing of the new Fantastic Four. Seems smart to me. And more new printings. Captain America, Hero of Hopes. And then Jonathan Hickman Complete Collection, Fantastic Four, Volume 4. So this is the second half of the second trade, the second omnibus. My hope is that before this comes out, they will reprint 1, 2, 3, just so someone can pick up all 4 books at the same time. Like I have like Volume 3 and I have the Omnibus 1. I would rather personally, for my own personal preference, to trade in the Omnibus for just 4 complete collections. It is just my preferred way of reading. I really enjoy hardcovers, but my preferred way of reading are complete collections. And then X-Men First Class. Oh, it's a graphic novel, GN. Okay. Here we go. So, X-Men Volume 2. Sweet. And we got a bunch of posters. That's it. That was long. That was 50 minutes. My. So, it was a big month. There's, I don't think there's much worth of specking, but there's definitely stuff that's worth reading. So, if you guys think I skipped over a series I should have paid more attention to, or you're just as excited for a book that I am, please let me know down below in the comments. Really interested in hearing what other people's thoughts are on these videos. If you are interested in subscribing to any books, please reach out to us at beautycosmos.com. We have managed comics, allow you to subscribe to any of your books. The June solicitations, April solicitations for June should be up on our managed comics by Friday, and so we'll be able to start pushing out books and subscriptions for more people. Otherwise, feel free to ask us any questions, and feel free to like and subscribe to our channel as we problem up more content for everybody. Otherwise, please share this video if you're interested in showing your friends what their other retailer thinks about Solicitations preview books. Thank you so very much, everybody, and we'll talk real soon for more comic book stuff coming from BD Cosmos. Thank you so much. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.